and thanks for tuning in. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be acquainted with the different features of Fathom and how to use it. So specifically today, I'll be going through the first two stages of the Puria model. So I'll be playing with Fathom and then using it for something. So I went ahead and made my profile, and it did give me a 14-day free trial. This is what you first see when you first log in. And then, of course, you can start a play plan here, or you can go to the settings and then go to account and billing. And then from here, it gives you 4 different membership types that you can choose to subscribe to after you exhaust your the days on your free trial. And then down here, you can view more detail about the plans and what they offer. And then even further down here, you can put in your credit card details, but you do not need to put these details in when you create the free trial. So I think the trial is really beneficial if you're sort of just wanting to explore if this will be useful for you. There's no risk at all involved. You don't have to put your credit card details in again. So yeah, so I think if you're really on the fence about it, just go ahead and create your free trial and see if you like it. And then from there, you can see if it's worth choosing a plan and paying for the plan. So now let's go down here to the KPI library to sort of explore the different features that Fathom offers. So you can see they have different folders that have what they call KPIs listed in them. And after playing with this for a bit, I found out what this does is it sort of breaks down the different features that Fathom offers for these different groups. And I think this is really neat. So if you work in any of these, so in customer service, HR, sales, you can automatically go in here and see if this is going to offer stuff that's going to be beneficial to you, at least beneficial enough for you to pay for the service. So I'm going to go through all these folders and just choose any of these, and so that you can kind of get an idea of the features that it offers. So let's go to customer attrition. So it measures the percent of lost customers, and it tells you why that's important. For HR, let's see job satisfaction. So it gives a measure of the percentage of satisfied staff. For sales, something that it can do is give you a measure of the average spend per customer, and it tells you how that's calculated. Marketing and business development lists you lost customers. Something it can do is measure the total number of lost customers. Operations, it can measure the percentage of time that service is unavailable due to unplanned incidents. For health and safety, it can measure the total time lost in hours when a person is injured in the execution of his or her duties, and as a result of this injury is unable to perform his or her regular duties. And I've already created an example folder, but I'm going to create another one just to sort of show you guys how to do that. So put in an example folder to add. And within this folder, you can create a new KPI. And with the free trial, I'm assuming that you can't create an account watch or a formula KPI because when I try to select it, nothing happens, as you can see. But you can create a non-financial KPI to sort of get you acquainted with how this process works through the free trial. So select that and name it whatever you want. You can describe what it does. And then the units of measure can be a number, currency, percentage, days, times, or you can create your custom unit of measure. You can also specify all these things. And then you can specify your target type. So this will help Fathom let you know if you've hit your target once you generate your analysis. And so there your KPI. So now that we've gone through different features that Fathom offers, I'm going to use it to generate or to tell me an analysis of the total revenue of an example company. So again, I'm going to go back to the first page that you'll see when you log in, sort of walk you through all of the steps. So from here, you can add a new company, and it gives you these options. I'm going to use Excel just because that's what I am familiar with and what I have. So I'm going to select that. And here it gives you a few guidelines for uploading in Excel, and of course it gives you a tour guide. And before I sort of got acquainted with this, I developed or I used an example budget Excel document, and I sort of just edited it to my needs. And as I came to find out, it is very strict with these guidelines. I mean, you have to follow them. And if you don't, it'll give you a bunch of error messages, and it'll keep on making you having to edit and then re-upload until you get it perfectly right. So I'm going to just show you an example of that, just so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. So as you can see, it gives you a bunch of error descriptions, and it tells you the cell that the error is in so that you can go in and try to fix it. But as you can see, that could be very time consuming. So I did go to find this link that gives you a bunch of example files that you can use and sort of edit to your needs that will upload perfectly without any problems. So that's what I went ahead and did. I went ahead and downloaded one of those and here, and I made some edits to fit what I needed. So from here, the company name needs to be in B1. The month that this analysis is going to start, you want it to start in, needs to be in B2. And then the period frequency needs to be in B3. And then from there, you can just sort of edit the cells to whatever you need them to be. And once you've gotten all that done, you can come here and upload the necessary documents. So I'm going to go ahead and upload the example import file. And as you can see, there was absolutely no problems uploading that. It went ahead and just uploaded it without any errors because it is a document that they recommended. So I'm going to go here to the analysis to again find the total revenue for this example business. So as you can see, that's actually the first thing that it tells me, the total revenue. And then, but as you can also see, it also gives me a bunch of other things. So it tells me the gross profit margin, profitability ratio, activity ratio, asset turnover, current ratio, cash on hand, revenue growth. So yeah, it's incredibly beneficial. And then as I mentioned earlier, it lets you know if you hit your target or again didn't hit your target. And then all of this is shareable, by the way, so you can share this all with your clients and whoever you need to share it with. And then you can generate your own reports based off of all of that. You can use templates or create custom ones. But yeah, I hope this tutorial helped you get acquainted with the features that Fathom offers, as well as I hope it gave you a general idea of how to use Fathom. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you found this useful. Thank you.